for the Waco. So now if you select the FBO itself, it says FBO.
So we have to press it with the finger.
Now all the FBOs show up. In this case, you only have 2. So you call them out, it gives you the frequency there, so you can give you the fuel prices, and then select details. The details, once again, you got 100, that's what you care about, and give you the price. Now you're gonna select the directions. How do you get there? Always out in the airport. So once you select it,
it brings up Google Maps. Click allow.
Allow. Okay. If you really want to see more, select on the upper right corner. Satellite. Okay. And now you have
the whole map of the FBO.
Correct. And actually the entire airport. So that's one way to do it.
So we're gonna let me hold this for a second, Ramon. So we're gonna be landing on likely gonna be landing on runway 17 over here, and then taxiing either through here or up here somewhere to the FBO, which is here. So before you fly, make sure you know the area on Google Maps so you can familiarize yourself on what to expect. When landing at an airport that you're not familiar with.
So that's good. Very good.
Yeah. All right, what else? Yes. There we go. So we're going to be coming runway 17. They actually have 2 runways. So there's a 17 left and 17 right. I think they're going to give us 17 left because it's the bigger runway, and then we're going to taxi to the FBO. The fly, we're going to go to Denton and then Meacham, and then back here to Addison. So we wanted to give you 3 things for consideration when you're flying in winter conditions. It's actually BFR outside today, but we've had a week of snow in the airport, and the taxiways are actually being cleared as we speak. But we wanted to give you 3 pointers, 3 things to consider when you are flying in winter conditions. So Romel, go ahead and tell us what are some of the 3 things that we want to consider when we're flying in winter conditions.
Sure, good morning. We selected 3 today, but we realized that there are many, many more, as many as we encounter. But one of the points is to do your flight plan and call ahead. Call the place that you're intended to go to, since we're not an airline and we don't have dispatcher that do all the work for us. So you have to do it yourself. Call them up, find out if they have fuel. So that's one thing that you need to know is we do a cross country ticket. You don't want to arrive there and find out, oops, we don't have enough fuel now to get home. You go to an alternate, but not to get home. So
that's number 1. And one of the things that we did, we were actually going to go fly to Waco. We looked at 4 fly, we didn't see any NOTAMs for runway closures. We called them up, and then they told us that they were closed. They have fuel, the FBO is operating normally, but the runways are closed and the NOTAMs are not showing up in 4 fly. So if you're thinking you're going to go to one of these airports because there's no NOTAMs without calling ahead, you will be surprised that you find out that the runways are closed. So that's number 1. What is number 2, Romel?
Number 2, especially for us in Texas, since we're not used to this 10 degrees Fahrenheit and snow and ice, when you're taxiing, be careful. Flying is flying, but one of the most dangerous moments are when you're on the ground and taxiing. So slow down, look around, and if you're unsure, stop.
Yeah, you could be, here the runways are clear, but the taxiways have a little bit of snow. And with black ice, you may not see the ice from the airplane, and you could get one of those patches where you hit the black ice and you could skid and get off the taxiway. So be very, very careful. Look out for black ice, look out for things like that, especially in night conditions. Maybe during the day you'll be able to see that fine, but in night conditions you won't distinguish between the taxiway and if it has ice or not. So be very, very careful. Look out for ice in taxiways. Not so much as runways. Generally they'll close the runways when they have ice on the runways, but not so much on the taxiways. Let's talk about number 3, and then we'll jump on the plane, go flying, and hopefully you come along with us to see the whole video. What's number 3?
Excellent. You brought up a good point, an excellent point on number 3. It's one of the most expensive portions of the airplane itself is the engine. In this case, it's a single engine airplane that you're going to fly today. So please take care of it. Don't do the run up until at least the oil temperature, the engine oil temperature is off the peg. And don't take off until the engine oil temperature is inside the green range. And follow the manufacturer recommendations. It depends what airplane you fly.
On the Cirrus, I believe it's 100 degrees, but definitely make sure that the oil temperature stays on the green, is above the green, or at least on the green, before you taxi and do the run-ups, because it can cause some damage. The other thing I want to say is when you start the engine, make sure that you don't rev up that engine because it can cause serious damage. Be very, very careful and try to idle, at or below 1,000 RPM. You don't want to do 1,200, 1,300 RPM when you're starting that engine and it's cold, because it can damage the airplane.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Romo. Go ahead.
No, you brought an excellent point. Still talking about the oil. Originally, I was talking about the oil temperature, and now I want to add to the oil pressure. As soon as you crank the engine, like you just said, and follow the checklist. They're going to tell you, look at the oil pressure. If you don't have oil pressure within about 30 seconds, usually in the summertime, but now this is the winter time today, they give you an extra 30 seconds or about a minute or 60 seconds, whatever goes first. You should have oil pressure. If you do not have oil pressure, shut it down and investigate.
Definitely. And make sure you check the oil, like you have your 8 quarts or 6 quarts or 7 quarts, whatever is your requirement for that airplane, especially in conditions where we have cold weather and things like that. So those are the 3 things we recommend. We ask you to consider when you're flying in winter condition. Now we're going to fly, and hope you come along with us on the fly. We're going to go from Addison to Denton to Meacham and then back to Addison. We're going to ask departure to see if they can let us cross over the top of DFW so we can see the big jets and all the snow in that area there. So come along. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the airplane. Always make sure you have enough oil on the airplane when you're flying the plane. We have 2 quarts always on the airplane. There's still a lot of snow on the ground on the taxiways. The runways are clean, but this is what we were telling you, that you need to be careful when you're taxiing because there's still a lot of ice. Let me point it out. So there's a lot of ice still on the taxiways. So be careful when you're taxiing in conditions where it's cold and winter conditions.
Delta Mike, Addison ground. On departure, turn left heading 040. Maintain VFR at or below 2,000. Departure frequency 124.3, 125162.
Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Addison Tower, Cirrus 806 Delta Mike, holding show runway 15, VFR departure to the north.
November 806 Delta Mike, Addison Tower, turn left heading 040, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 15, clear for takeoff for 806 Delta Mike, left turn 040 on departure. Make sure full rich, flat 50, fuel pump on, make sure fuel's on the fuel's tank.
Roger that. And final is clear.
Final's clear. We got clearance for takeoff.
Yes, sir.
Rotate at 65, flaps up at 85.
Okay.
And here we go. Let me turn this thing on too for flight. There we go. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? The Stratus.
I put mine on. I got you.
Good deal.
Tower, Gamma Jet 838 on a left base for 15. Gamma Jet 838, Addison Tower, continue runway 15, your number 2, following a Skyhawk left base, half mile north. Alright, we'll continue number 2, Gamma Jet 838, we'll belong from the Skyhawk.
I think my door is open.
I hear noises, but I'm not used to this airplane.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I'll continue to Denton. We'll stop at Denton.
I'm sure there's a checklist for door open.
Flaps out.
Gamma Jet 838, that Skyhawk is over threshold, your number 2, runway 15, clear to land.
We are ready.
15,
Yeah,
clear to
there you
land,
go.
number 2, Gamma Jet 838.
I mean, we can turn over here and stay here. No, just go to Denton.
Okay. 040. Roger that.
600.
November 6 Delta Mike, contact regional departure.
Over to departure. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Departure, Cirrus 806 Delta Mike, just departed Addison, 1500 for 2000, over to Denton.
November 5 Sierra Sierra, flight 170. 806 Delta Mike, departure to contact, cleared into Bravo, climb maintain 2500.
Clear to Bravo, climb maintain 2500 for 806 Delta Mike.
Alright,
November 5 Sierra Sierra, maintain 3000.
2,500. Nice. Very nice, brother.
977 Mike, Romeo approach, good afternoon. Expect 13, I'm sorry, expect 15. November 1 Mike at Tango, descend and maintain 4000. November 5 Sierra, intercept a little closer on that heading.
040 on the heading.
November 6 Delta Mike, flight 360.
360 for 6 Delta Mike.
There you go, 2,500.
I'm trying to reduce power here a little bit.
Yeah, because you're climbing.
Go to 65%.
Nice, brother, nice.
There we go.
Now, I don't want to overload you now, but
November 1 Mike Tango, flight 120.
Go ahead.
what I would do now, I would do the AOS, the weather, on number 1.
Yeah.
And we can listen to both at the same time. 119, 325, 119 or 325. And then select.
Clear.
There you go.
Temperature 01 Celsius.
Dew point -0.07 Celsius. Altitude 3044. Remarks. Density altitude -1,004.
A little bit better join for you.
Okay, here I have it.
Cirrus 6 Delta Mike, flight 330.
330 for 6 Delta Mike.
Citation 7 micro, remain descend and maintain 5,000. Delta 58 approach, roger, turn right director red and descend and maintain 6,000, expect 13 right.
Automated weather observation 2002 Zulu. Wind 150 at 05. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 01 Celsius. Dew point -0.8 Celsius. Altimeter 3044. Remarks. Density altitude -1,400.
1 Mike Tango, flight 170.
Alright, so 3044 just about setting.
November 7 micro, maintain 4,000. November 6 Delta Mike, direct Denton.
Direct Denton for 806 Delta Mike, thank you.
November 5 Cirrus, traffic 10 o'clock, 4 miles northwestbound, 2500 Cirrus.
Go back down to 2500.
November 6 Delta Mike, traffic is about 10 o'clock, 4 miles southbound to 2000, go straight for Addison.
We're looking for the traffic for 806 Delta Mike.
November 5 Cirrus, airport 11 o'clock at 8 miles. 5 Cirrus, traffic will pass above you 25, you're clear visual approach, running 15. 5 Cirrus, connect tower 126.06.
So, what I'll
November 5 Cirrus, connect tower 126.0, good day.
I'll do direct. I'll go direct now on the GPS. Excellent. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anthony Regional approach, CBM 850 Charlie Foxtrot. We're 11 for 6 finger with Tango.
850 Charlie Fox approach, roger, I'll get your own eye a little bit closer in.
Request the left if we could.
Copy.
So the next thing that is you're on Victor 2.
November 1 Mike Tango, flight 180.
There you got it. You got tower there. Perfect.
Yeah.
You got it, brother. You got this.
Yes, sir.
You got it. So you got the weather. You got the tower.
436 Echo Alpha approach, roger, descend maintain 4,000.
Good snow, man.
That's beautiful, brother.
Cirrus 806 Delta Mike, you're number 1 for runway 18 left. There is traffic on the west runway, and there'll be 1 departure prior to arrival, runway 18 left, clear to land.
From 18 to land, clear to land. I'll be looking for the traffic on the parallel for 806 Delta Mike, thank you.
Cessna 322, contact ground.
Contact ground, Cessna 332. And good luck on this one, Mario.
Thank you, good job, Sebastian.
So are we landing?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to close the door.
Oh, that's right.
Cessna 995 left traffic, 18 left, clear for takeoff. Traffic midfield left downwind.
Left traffic clear for takeoff, runway 18 left to 995.
Tower, Cessna 152 runway Echo. So we would like to make this a full stop.
Cessna 2 runway Echo, roger, I'll call your base turn.
You'll call my base, Cessna 152 runway Echo. Okay, so we're at the runoff area, short of 18 left, and we're having trouble turning right. So, with the brake problems, request Bravo down to hotel.
So you're gonna have to get on Alpha first. Cirrus 806 Delta Mike, didn't tell Roger. Roll my heading for now. I'll give you on course to Spain Center Bed. Correction, Meacham. And runway 18 left, you are clear for takeoff. Delta Mike on course, connect departure 118.1.
Connect departure 118.1 for 806 Delta Mike. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Southwest 371 approach on 125.2. Good day.
Departure Cirrus 806 Delta Mike 16 for 2000 over to Meacham.
For 806 Delta Mike departure, radar contact VFR climb to 3000 into Bravo approved. Proceed direct to Meacham.
Proceed direct to Meacham, clear to Bravo 3000 for 806 Delta Mike.
Flexjet 357, contact approach on 125.2. Good day.
252, Flexjet 7.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Now will be a good time whenever we get a chance to get some the weather. Aid us.
Landing and departing runway 16. NOTAM's runway 17 is closed. All taxiways west of runway 16.
7,000.
We'll level at 7,000, exit 587.
Taxiways Charlie between 17 and 1 west ramp closed. Don't forget to wash your hands and advise you have X-ray.
Meacham, we just got back here to Meacham, and we got a bunch of jets in the back. How do you like Meacham? Well, no, this is our home ground. Our home ground.